let's kick things off with a little backstory about who you are. So, registered dietitian with a master's in nutrition, and obviously you're spearheading. You're a nutrition services senior director at Portland Public Schools. I imagine that's got to be you've got a big responsibility. A lot of children that you're serving there in the big public school district and in Portland. So let's talk a little bit more about what that means and what your job entails.
Well, Portland Public Schools right now for my team, we have 92 locations where we are able to feed children breakfast, lunch, after school supper, a fresh fruit and vegetable snack, which is my absolute favorite program. And then also cover 10 weeks of the summer with breakfast and lunch and snacks as well, outside of the school year. But we are serving up to 30,000 meals a day within a school district of about 46,000 students. So we have a large team that helps to make that all possible.
And we mentioned earlier that, with you being in Portland, Oregon, the state fruit, you actually taught me this. I should have known this. I mean, we've been working with USA Pears, which is the brand that represents all of those pear growers in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, of course, included. But I did not realize that pears are your state's official fruit.
That's correct. Yes, pears are state fruit. And so we have such a great opportunity and access to fresh pears really starting this week. We just started to get our first orders and deliveries of fresh pears from a local orchard here in Oregon, and serving them on a weekly basis through February, if not later, which is great because in February, we are always celebrating the state of Oregon's birthday. So we always try to do something with pears around that time of the month as well.
It kind of comes back to another one of I said at the top of the show in the introductions that school meals, we view them as an ultimate resource and means to get children excited about fruits and vegetables and all of the child nutrition programs that are taking place in schools. It goes far beyond school lunch, as you've explained. But the other thing I always say, Whitney, is food is culture. And I think that comes to life with some of these things you're talking about. You're bringing in the culture of your home state and the local agriculture. You're bringing that to life with your menu planning and the offering of pears in particular in your school cafeteria.
Absolutely. There's such a connection there. One of the things that we've been known for, I've been with the district for 15 years, not in this role, but in this department for 15 years. And I was really fortunate to have some really proactive predecessors before me and leaders that really started the work right when I first started around local procurement and bringing in local partners, food growers, food makers from our area to really enhance the experience that our students have when they're eating school meals. And so one of the great opportunities that we have is since we're a federally funded program, we're able to reinvest these federal funds into our local economy. But better yet, we're able to not only have our students experience this great food, but then our parents are the ones that are growing and making this food. So they're able to be really excited that I'm working with them, partnering with them, buying from them, and they know their kids are eating the food that they're making or growing. And so that's a really great connection that we see happen over and over again.